Hey guys, today we will share a deep and touching story. It is the story of Clara, a young woman who faced an internal battle that few could understand. Clara has always been a bright and lively girl. At 17, she was in her last year of high school, dreaming of becoming a renowned artist. She loved to paint, and her works were often displayed at school fairs. Clara was popular, had many friends, and seemed to have a perfect life. But like many tragic stories, there was much more behind her beaming smile. The first signs that something was wrong began to appear when Clara was around 15 years old. She began to feel intense pressure to be perfect in everything she did. The expectations she placed on herself were overwhelming. Little by little, Clara began to isolate herself. She spent hours locked in her room, often crying, without anyone knowing why. Clara suffered from anxiety and depression, but she was afraid to talk about it. She felt like no one would understand, or that her problems weren't important. This led her to hide her feelings and create a facade of happiness. Inside, however, she was falling apart. Good days began to become rare, and bad days were dominated by dark thoughts and feelings of despair. Clara's friends began to notice worrying changes. She stopped going to social events, her grades dropped drastically, and she lost interest in painting. Clara began cutting herself as a way of dealing with emotional pain, but she always hid the injuries. Unfortunately, her friends and family didn't know how to approach the subject, and Clara felt increasingly alone. One night, after an argument with her parents about her future, Clara locked herself in her room. That night, she made the decision to end her pain once and for all. The news of her suicide was a devastating shock for everyone. The school, friends, and family were devastated, trying to understand how something so tragic could have happened. Clara's story is a tragedy that no one should have to face. But her story also serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of taking care of our mental health and being aware of warning signs in our loved ones. We shouldn't be afraid to talk about our feelings and seek help when necessary. If you are going through something similar or know someone who is, remember that you are not alone. Talking to someone can make all the difference. Seek help, talk to friends, family, or a mental health professional. Life is precious, and each of us deserves support and understanding.